Our lovely 38-year-old patient is about 4 months out from her combined Morpheus8, which is a radiofrequency, plus our signature CO2 laser microneedling and nanofat treatment to tighten her abdominal skin. So she's very graciously come in today and happy to talk about her whole experience and how she feels about her results so far.
Okay, so my whole experience, honestly, first, I'll start by saying, I love this office in general. From walking in the door, you can tell that, everybody's just happy. It's just a good energy. And I don't know, walking into a place where you're doing something vulnerable and, immediately feeling good energy and that, everybody's cared for here, it's, overwhelming when you walk in the door. So I'll, start there, from the front desk to Dr. Claytor himself, who... honestly, is just really incredible at describing what he does. Personally, I'm not a person that wants frills. I want hard facts and science. And Dr. Claytor, fully provides that for you. Almost in a nerdy way. And it's, it's detailed. I left with no questions unsolved. And he opted me out of opted me out of a surgery, which I thought I was 100% coming in to get, that, was more expensive and this, that, and the other. And I don't know, the process itself, was in the office. So that was wonderful. And, I was awake, which is great. The procedure itself was not very uncomfortable, a lot of pressure, but, the numbing and all of that was wonderful. And, the recovery was, I can't exactly remember how long, but it was hard for 3 days and then was remarkably painless after that. And, the results now, I could see them almost immediately, even though my skin was still raw. My results now, I had a lot of laxity from having 3 children in 3 years, all over 9 pounds, and being a very small person. I had a friend look at me and say, "Where did the skin go?" It was that stark. And I had another friend, say, it looks pre-baby. And so it's a really good option. I don't, it's a non-surgical procedure with a non-surgical look that, I can wear a bikini and be confident now. I could go to yoga and be confident now. So yeah, my overall experience, I was just top notch. And I had some not scarring. I have skin melasma issues and the promptness on making sure that was resolved and taken care of was just so tentative and wonderful, top to bottom, just great experience. So
that's good. That's very good. Now you talked about you are very active in yoga, and a lot of the yoga outfits allow your belly to be shown almost like you're in a bikini. Mm-hmm. Has this helped in that environment?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. I would say that there was, my body overall is in good condition and good health. I take good care of it, but my one niche was always the laxity by my belly button, where there's a high level of self-consciousness. And now it's just not there. I feel fully confident in that. So it's cool. Clothes today, all show an inch of your belly, essentially, especially if your arms are raised. And so, yeah, it really made me feel confident in yoga. And I'm there with a whole bunch of college girls, so that's important.
Well, after having had 3 children, you would expect that your tummy's skin would be stretched out. And you are correct. A lot of patients come to see us for abdominoplasty surgery. And in most cases, or in many cases, that's the only solution. What was different about you, and people can't see it, but
Mm-hmm.
you are super thin. How much do you weigh?
120 pounds.
Barely.
I'm 5'9".
And you're super tall.
Yeah.
So if somebody were to understand what that means, you're extremely slender, and you do not have very much adipose, it's our fancy word for fat, on your tummy whatsoever. And so that overlying skin envelope was stretched out. And so the traditional make an incision and pull it tight, while that can be done, I have many, many, many patients coming in saying, how can we do this without incisions? And we've certainly pioneered this in the face, as I had explained to you, and I love how you said I nerded out on that, and I take that as a huge compliment.
Yes, you should.
But applying this to your tummy is just translational science, going from one part of the body to the other, and you've responded beautifully.
Yeah, I can't say enough of like how happy I am with the results. I came in, and I think I used the term, I'm looking for a unicorn procedure. And, happened to be that like there was one. I wanted one with no nips and tucks that just did like this. And and I got exactly that. And, my confidence is super boosted. And, my skin, like, it looks youthful. It doesn't look like a deflated balloon. It definitely was like the unicorn procedure.
I love that. Maybe we'll call it the unicorn procedure in honor of you. The last question I always like to ask people is this something that you would recommend to a friend?
Absolutely. I actually recommended it to two friends who had asked me that I do yoga with. They had heard, I told them that I got laser. They saw the results and they're looking for something similar. And they were very interested because, well, they see them. So I'd absolutely recommend it to a friend and have recommended it to friends.
You're awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your journey.
No problem. Thank you.